What's good? It's your boy Adrian Nyce in the building. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin Out Atlanta edition. Right now I'm here with
Vigilante.
Vigilante in the building. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. You know, just glad to have you here. Thanks for tapping in and everything. So I know a lot of people do know you, but for those of the people who don't know you, who is Vigilante in a nutshell?
I've had a lot of titles, but the three that have stuck with me the most are philanthropist, mogul, humanitarian.
Mogul, humanitarian, and you act, and you do music, and you getting these brand deals, and you getting this money, and the list goes on. Nice, man. How old are you, if you want?
I'm 25.
25, doing it big, bro. How does that feel to be much younger than a lot of people in the game and already accomplish a lot more than older people?
To be honest,
in your perspective.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't never really think about it because I'm after you hit 25, you like in that range of could be old to some people, could be new to others. So I just go day by day. If a person is, I look at it like this: if a person is 26 years old and they don't have a dollar to their name, you're gonna say that they too old to be broke. But if they turn 27 and they become a millionaire, then you're gonna say they hella young to have that much money. You get what I'm saying?
It's all about how you look at it. Perspective. I got you. Are you from Atlanta, bro?
No, I'm from Michigan.
Michigan, and then you moved over to Atlanta when?
2010.
2010. So you've been here about 10 years, man.
Celebrating 10 years, yeah.
What's the differences that you see between Michigan to Atlanta?
Culture shock. It was a major culture shock. Let's start with the music. Let's start.
Is there a music scene there?
Yeah. There's a music scene in Atlanta. I mean, in Michigan. Most of our music does come from outer regions, but there's a certain filter that it has to it. Like that freestyle that y'all heard, for the people who have heard it so far.
About to run it back too, but
only stuff like that can make it in Michigan. You have to rap at that caliber in order to be considered a rapper there.
So if you're not able to freestyle, they're not going to look at you the same as the person who can freestyle. Or
yeah, you have to have a certain skill set. Yeah. It's there's definitely a threshold and a stature that you're held to in order to be considered a certain title in that arena in Michigan. Here, as long as you got the bag, the following, as long as you can connect those two, you have ears as long as you have a backing to what you're doing.
Okay, so let's talk about your following real quick. I'm gonna have my camera guy put up your following real quick. It's like what, 57 point what? 6? 57? 56? You right there at 57, so I'm gonna say 56. So how did your following go up? When did you start noticing it going up?
It was two things. First of all, I want to say Instagram, why did y'all mess up the algorithms like that to where only 10% of the people see your posts? So you make me work so hard just to have 10% of my people see my stuff. And one thing that I noticed is when I went up to Streets 94.5, shout out Rari, shout out DC, to do my first mainstream interview ever, my first mainstream freestyle ever
we got that too
on national radio. I did a sponsored post for the first time on Instagram, and then I was like, whoa, where all these views and likes and comments and all this stuff come from? These are people I haven't seen in like a year. And it was the same people that had been following me the whole time, but they weren't privy to my page because I wasn't using sponsored post promotion. So I just gave y'all a gem for those who didn't know. that once you tap into the sponsor post, you get not only people who don't follow you, but people who have been following you for a long time that don't see your page on a regular. So, yeah.
So look, we about Instagram. Why have you not given this man his blue check yet? I was looking on your Instagram. You done been in so many blogs, bro. You done did so many interviews. You done been in hella movies, doing a lot, bro. Why? Why Instagram? Nah, but to that, have you applied for your blue check at all? Tried to get it, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, I got denied like 2 to 3 months ago, doing it the regular way through just the regular app. So my homie, shout out Never Felon, Cruz, he actually got approved for his blue check about a month ago. And Cruz, at first, when it came to like our careers, he was like way behind me because we had two different formats of how we did it. And my numbers and my results were yielding bigger numbers and bigger results than his. So he went way back to the drawing board, revamped his whole thing, and came back stronger than I ever seen. His following right now, he got 80,000 on Instagram, and he got the blue check. And as a friend, he gave me the formula.
That's what's up.
So now,
Keep it in the family.
moving forward, we're putting together a package so that once I'm verified, we'll both be verified, and we'll actually both be selling verification packages to other people to get verified.
To make it happen.
Yep.
All right, so what we about to do, we about to tap into a commercial real quick. So Trell, go ahead and play this commercial, and right after that, we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. What's up? It's your boy Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1 million? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it, be it. Focus creates attraction. Holla at me.
Boom! You want to be inspired? America documented the whole thing and put it here on a DVD that you can check out. Look, I had a chance to work with this gentleman at Vid Summit 2018. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got fire, he's got excitement, and you need to be a part of what he's building with this film. So go check it out right now. Tell him Owen Video sent you, and I can't wait to see you there.
Are back. Thank you guys for staying with us. Hope you enjoyed those commercials. So we're back. So when you came from Michigan and you came to Atlanta, what was the first art form, or like what were you getting into? Was it music? Was it acting? Or was it something else?
I was actually finalizing my basketball career. Yeah, I came here in the 10th grade. I got cut from the 10th grade team. And then that's the same year that my stepdad linked up with my cousin, and they started Lights Out Records. So the LOM that's in the Vigilante, that's Lights Out Music. So I keep that to remind myself that 10 years ago, that's where I started at. So when I changed my name to Vigilante LOM 10 years ago, well, it was about 8 or 9 years ago, I never changed my Instagram, and I don't plan on changing it. So I was finalizing my basketball career, merging over to music, and then from me knowing that I didn't have school to go back to as far as basketball, I fully went into music.
That's dope, and I can safely say, like, athletes, they tend to have these type of mentalities to where they can definitely just zone in on something because, you know, they had that background coming up, being coached, et cetera, et cetera. So that's dope that you're able to make that transition. But what, I mean, like, you said your dad, stepdad, started the label. And so he just signed you and was like, yo, you about to start rapping, or were you just kind of already doing something, or he saw it? Like, how did that happen?
It's an interesting dynamic. My uncle is the lead of ministry at the church. So I grew up heavy in the church.
Started in the church.
Yeah. And when we moved from Michigan to Georgia, my mom bought my stepdad a full home studio. So we had the piano that we were using for the church ministry already, and I started making beats on it. So I came in as a producer, and Lil Wayne had just dropped No Ceilings, and that mixtape literally started my rapping career. So the first 3 tracks that I ever did was Wasted, Watch My Shoes, Ice Cream Paint Job. And when those 3, viral nowadays and viral back in the day is 2 different things. So it went viral for back then, all 3 of those tracks. And once I seen that, I was like, I never had a career before that. So for you to go from 0 fans to like 300 in like a day, and then for that 300 to turn into 1,000 in like 2 days, it's like, what is going on? So when that happened, I turned that into a full music career.
That's dope, man. I'm sure you were astonished when you started seeing that. You was like, oh, this is for me. This is for me. So speaking of Lil Wayne, as you just said, he was inspiration to you. What are some other influential rappers or people in general that inspired you to do what you do? I guess in music.
People say that my flow pattern is reminiscent of Andre 3000 and Big Sean. People say there's like a mixture of both of those. So I guess inadvertently they both had like a hand in what I got going on today. So I think that's dope.
That is dope because they both got very unique styles, and you know, I don't know anybody in the industry that, you know what I'm saying, has that. So you also do acting. Mm-hmm. How'd you get in? When did you get into acting?
I got into acting in 2015. 2015, yeah.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college actually 2014. Mm-hmm.
And so while you were in school, you got started in acting.
Well,
after.
I'm gonna give you the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2013. Went to audio engineering school in 2015. Rest in peace to Speaker Knockers. I had his last beat, and the single that I was putting out was actually a Speaker Knockers production for that year while I was in college. So I was actually mixing and mastering my album that's about to come out next year, that year. So once I was done with college, I signed a deal with the Children's Cancer Association, and I thought that I was going to go strictly into music from that point. And a singer named Trevor Jackson, he was filming a movie down here called Sons to the Grave. He's mostly in Cali, so when I saw that he was down here, I went to the church to go visit him, and we in the back, we chopping it down, we taking pictures. I'm about to leave, and he goes, yo, do you want to stay and be in this movie? And I said, I don't know nothing about being in no movie. I don't know about no script, hair and makeup, nothing. And he was like, no, don't worry about it. Just go back in that room back there, you straight. So I went back in the room, as I now know today, the extras, the background, and I was in the movie, and I just remember the energy on set was just, it was dope. And a month later, well, let me say that I left the set, hopped on a train, and took 2 buses to get home. That lets you know where my financial standings were at that time. So a month later, my stepdad, the same one who started the label, he told me about V103 posting new movies for background extras, which happened to be my first 2 big movie credits, Alvin and the Chipmunks 4 and Barbershop 3. Once I got paid from both of those movies, it was more money in 1 month than I had seen in the entire 4 years that I was doing music. So that's when I made that transformation.
So now you still do music though, right?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have that freestyle that you were talking about with Streets.
94.5.
94.5. So what we about to do, we about to run that real quick so y'all can get a little bit of his style, his music, what he does, and then we'll be right back.
We in the dungeon. He done tagged me over 500 times. Let's go.
Feeling kind of presidential like Kennedy. I'm the man you and your friends all pretend to be. Ain't no rapper in this game that's killing me. You gotta have your hands tied down if you ain't feeling me. I know where the red set, you can't hide one. And my money lasts forever like stride gum. I'm hot all over like a wide sun. The Great Lakes be the place where I reside from. I do me and I don't care what the man think. New whip, pop the top like a canned drink. And I'm the best in this music. If you in my way, you either move it or lose it. I hear the people talking, saying I suck. Either they're dumb or irrationally high struck. and my money pile way up. Falling off the sides like a fade cut. Money in my hand, throw it in the atmos. Girl by my side and she thicker than the atlas. Rosaries up on me, but my life I've been Baptist. Your girl want me because you're lame and tatless. Haters trying to stop me while I'm winning too. I wish I can tie them up and throw them in the swimming pool.
We back, Mouthin out, Vigilante in the building. So you being in the acting world, film world, how do you feel about Chadwick, Black Panther? He just passed away. How do you feel about that?
I'm kind of hurt in a different way because I was supposed to be in Black Panther, but due to my scheduling, I wasn't able to fit it all in, so that hurt in a different way because I really had a chance to be a part of that monumental moment. We film so much in Atlanta that you never know what's going to be that breakout film or that breakout thing that you do. And sometimes things offer more money on other sides than they do on other sides. So you get kind of sidetracked and derailed on what's really important in certain moments in your career. So I don't really have a lot of regrets in my career, but that one in particular is one where I really wish that I would have went in that direction instead of going in the direction I did go in.
So where do you want to take your career? You want to take your acting career farther? You want to take your music career farther? What do you want to be known for?
What I'm noticing right now is that when I first started, I really wanted to be like Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Prince fame. But now that I'm achieving that level of fame as I'm getting bigger, I'm realizing that I almost don't even want that no more. I really want to be way richer than I am famous. Like I like being able to go anywhere that I want to without being bombarded, but knowing that I can buy anything that I want to while I'm there. So honestly, I'm still rendering every single day, whether or not that's the level of fame that I want. That's the level of financial stability I want. But I don't know if that's the level of fame. That's two different things, and it's a heavy, heavy lifetime price to pay for that level of fame.
So let's talk about your shoe deal. What's the name of the brand?
MLO, Men's Luxury Outlet.
And how did you get into that? How did that deal come about? I heard you, talking in a previous interview that you said you pitched it. You pitched yourself to them. Now, was it like online? Were you in front of them? Was it an email? How did that pitch go?
I shot him a DM.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I shot him a DM, and I guess that they could see from my previous deals and from my you can tell a lot about a person from their Instagram. So they looked at my Instagram and they got back with me the next day and they were like, yeah, we would love to discuss a potential partnership. They gave me the date. We did a virtual interview on that date. They loved the energy. I felt the genuine energy from them. And then, I'm trying to remember so I don't skip anything. We did a trial period.
To see what you could do?
To see what I could do. They sent me some shoes, and I let them know, when you send me these shoes, your company is about to change from this point. So they sent me the shoes. They sales started to spike. And then when we came back to the table, when it was time to talk about that money again, then it was a totally different conversation. So that's how it started, and then that's where we are currently now.
That's dope, man. I definitely think it's dope that you have your own shoe deal. Do you have you got merch and stuff too?
Like that I sell for myself? Yes. Well, I want to touch on that. Right now I have on a full jogger, a Vigilante Vision jogger suit that I have been working on for the past 2 years. Thank you. And what I love the most about it is that nobody else can get this except for myself. And that a brand has to partner with me and has to cut me a check off top before we even make this available to the public.
That's how you do it, goddamn. Y'all better take these notes. Y'all better tap in. Y'all better get these gems only on Mouthin Out, goddamn it. I like it, man. And then I like your bust down too. You got the gold chain with the stone in the middle. I'm a fan of stones too. I see your girl. She got the crystals and everything. I definitely like the stones, man. What made you go with adding a stone? Was she just like, yo, let me make this for you, or
This is the first time that anybody's actually asked me that in that way. So I'm gonna answer chronologically on how this happened. So I like jewelry. I'm a flashier person than she is. So it's so typical and stereotypical of an African American person to get money, and then one of the first things they do is to buy jewelry. So what I wanted to do was I didn't want to not do it. Like, I don't care how stereotypical it is. I was still gonna do it, but I wanted to do it in a more meaningful way. So, when she started doing her jewelry, we had discussions about, like, cause she wouldn't leave me alone about me getting a necklace from her. So, but I like the one that she has on right now. I didn't want to have that kind. I feel like it has more like a feminine feel to it. And because I'm not really like a crystal person myself, it don't have that sentimental value to me, except for the fact that it came from her. So, and I didn't want to not wear it and then have to explain myself every day why I'm not wearing it.
Now the right stone gonna find you at the end of the day.
And that's exactly what happened. So now I'm gonna lead into that. So she was like, okay, I had an interview coming up with a girl named China Red. China Red is she just went viral for doing this thing called ooh, he let me touch it, where she goes and she touch people's chain. And so I'm like, okay, I need to get a new chain when I go up there. Like, my chains is nice now, but they kind of older. So let me get a new chain. And that's where it came into play, where I was like, she wants me to have one of her necklaces. I want to get a new chain.
Combine it.
And she actually made this. She purchased the whole set, and then handcrafted the bottom set, and then put them together. And then ever since she put this out, her men clientele skyrocketed, because now they have a more masculine chain that they can wear with the crystal that they want to wear it with.
That's dope. See, couples winning together, doing a thing. That's what's up. I like to see my people winning at the end of the day. So what we're going to do, we're going to tap into one commercial break, and then we're going to get back out of here, talk about your links, social media, where they can find you at, and all that type of stuff. We'll be right back. What's up? It's your boy, Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1 million? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it. Be it. Focus creates attraction. Holla at me.
Boom! You want to be inspired? You want to hear a story that's going to take you places, that lights a fire in your chest? You got to check out my boy Adrian's film, Running for Film. Dude ran across America, documented the whole thing, and put it here on a DVD that you can check out. Look, I had a chance to work with this gentleman at Vid Summit 2018. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got fire, he's got excitement, and you need to be a part of what he's building with this film. So go check it out right now. Tell him Owen Video sent you, and I can't wait to see you there.
We're back. It's that time. We about to head out. So now, if any casting directors want to reach out to you, or any artists want to reach out to you for features, I don't know if there's different contact info, but just drop it all, and also drop your social media so they know how to get in touch with you.
Okay, let me have a conversation. Let me have a conversation with these casting directors right quick. If you want to book me on your show, then know that you're going to have to pay me a nice amount of money for me not to have anything coming on the back end. I am signed to 6 talent agencies. I have 2 managers, and I have 2 PR reps. So we're having a different conversation than we were having a year ago. For anybody that want to reach me pertaining to music, reach me and come to me either trying to learn how to do a legit rollout or have a rollout on your own. Don't hit me just for a feature because you feel like the song is just going to go. So it ain't. They need a plan. That song ain't going to go because I ain't going to get on it. So that's a very, very important thing. And come to me with your business together. I don't want to hear that you're trying to figure out this or that you're trying to do this or trying to put that together. No, have the business straight or do not contact me. and that's just where I'm at with it.
Do they get in contact with you, man? You told them how to come. We got the cash directors. Y'all better come with the bag, or we gonna get it off the back end. And you know, artists, y'all better have your game right. You better have first of all, you better be a good artist at that, and then you need to plan together, man. Because you know, playing without action is just nothing at all.
So hit me on Instagram at Vigilante LOM VIGILANTE LOM. Never mind that following. Just shoot me a DM. I'll respond to your DM. At VigilanteLOM at gmail.com for the casting directors who need to shoot me their script and stuff in that nature. If you want to get it placed on Netflix or Hulu or Roku, I got the connections to all three. So just hit me up and I'll hook you up. That's gonna be a fee too. So just know that. So yeah, anybody that want to reach me, I'm not hard to get in contact with. Hit me up.
We about to talk about that Netflix joke. So look, it was a blessing to have you here. Thank you for tapping in with us, mouthing out. I'm sure we will be doing further business in the future and other interviews, because I'm sure as your career progresses, we want to keep tapping in with you. So I have this last ending segment called One Piece of Advice. Okay, how old are you? 25. Okay, so good. So one piece of advice. What I want you to do is give one piece of advice to 21-year-old you.
Oh, wow. 21-year-old me.
Where was 21-year-old Vigilante in this life? Give some advice to that man.
It's coming.
I gotta think about it.
No, that's my advice.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
Okay. All right, there y'all have it, Vigilante. I'm Adrian Nyce, y'all's host. This is Mouthin' Out. F what you talking about, because over here we mouthing out. Peace. What's up? It's your boy Adrian Nyce, host of the Mouthin' Out Show. I'm here to tell you about our new merch, $100 bill wallets. You want to feel like $1 million? Well, you got to start with $100 first. Think it, be it.